Hello. Y'all know I had to hop on here with this news, this tea, as as we'll call it. This today's tea. I think it just I had to just hop on here really quickly because we got some things to talk about, right? How y'all feeling? We quarantining, Corona out here doing what Corona does. Like, hello, hey everyone, what's up? How y'all feeling? I'm in my new place. I got my painting on the wall that I've had since I went to Cuba so long ago. Finally got it out of storage. Like, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really blessed, even with all this corona stuff going on. Oh, you already know we about to talk about it. I'm feeling good. Like, I really can't complain. I'm healthy. I don't have corona. Like, I'm not complaining. And we got some good news today. LSAT flex. Like, can we talk about it? I already know. I was like, let me just hop on here because I'm in a much more happier place. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, LSAT flex. We have some things to talk about, and this is like low key gonna be like my live reaction to everything that's going on because I'm literally just seeing the emails. Like, I'm literally reading it as y'all are reading it. Like I said, let me not, I want to like have this moment with y'all because I know a lot of y'all are just getting the email too. So I'm like, let's just have this moment together. But thank y'all so much. I feel so much better. Like, it's crazy what your environment will do to you. Thank you. In a good or a bad way. Your environment is, I'm in a good place. I'm in a much better place. And the crazy thing, y'all, is like, so quote unquote, like, I live in like what they would consider the hood now. I mean, I'm used to living in the hood. Like, that's what I, grew up in or whatever. But I feel so much more safe here than I ever felt living in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Someone was asking me, do you mind sharing where exactly you were? I was in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which is like still Atlanta, but it's like the northern part of Atlanta. And I just feel so much safe. Like, the energy here is good. Like, I haven't had any problems. My neighbors have been knocking on my door to introduce themselves. Like, I've never felt so just welcomed. I made it a point to say I want to be somewhere where I am celebrated, not tolerated. So tolerated. Let me try that again. Celebrated, not tolerated. And I really feel I really feel celebrated. I feel invited. Two of my neighbors, really quickly, this is not about me tonight, but two of my neighbors are Black women, and they both live by themselves, just like me. Like, they're in their careers. One of them is from Virginia, like, and then the other neighbor is just like this older Black lady. Like, I feel like she's gonna be making me dinner on Sundays. Like, and that's how it should be. It really should be like that. But hey, everyone, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As the generational wealth builder pointed out, LSAT flex, okay? Like, so who got this email? Did y'all get this email? Like, how are y'all feeling? Does anybody, I'm low-key tempted to have a few of y'all go live. I mean, we ain't got nothing but time, and just answer y'all questions. Like, see, how I can help you guys out. Anybody got their personal statement handy? Like, I mean, I'm just here, like, hey. Anybody wanna like, like, I mean, let's just have some fun tonight. Like, let's really just, why not? Someone said, what did it say? So first, let's talk about LSAT flex. Oh yes, use the question box. Good point. There's a question box right there that you guys can use if you have any questions, and I will be sure to address them all. And I'm not completely against having someone join my live, but first and foremost, LSAT flex. So, as I figured already, the April LSAT was canceled. If you did not know that, the April LSAT has been canceled. Finally, it took them long enough, right? Like, we're all on shutdown. Like, I knew it was going to get canceled. It was just a matter of like, what are they going to do instead? And literally, y'all, right before this email got sent to everyone, I was on a call with one of my future lawyers, and I had just said to her, if I had to guess, they're either going to just cancel April and or make May virtual, because they just did that for the GRE. If you didn't know, the GRE is now virtual. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's what the LSAT is going to do. And then next thing you know, literally during our call, I started getting text messages saying, this happened, LSAT Flex happened. And I'm literally on the phone with her talking about this. And I'm just like, wow. Like, so yes, if you aren't aware, LSAC sent out an email, because of COVID. They have canceled the April LSAT. Was anyone taking the April LSAT? Is anyone like literally in this predicament right now? I need to hear from you. I need to know how you're feeling. So they canceled the April LSAT, and instead they are offering a remote testing in May. What's the date on it? Let me see. I'm literally still reading through the email right now. Like, I haven't even read it completely because it was pretty lengthy, if I say so myself. The second half of May, was it like May 17th or something like that? Who saw the date? May 17th or something like that. Yeah. You sent me the email. I'm literally looking at it, but I can't. What's the date? I know you sent me the date. But either way, this is good news. Does anyone think this is bad news? Is anyone concerned? Because as far as I'm concerned, this is all they will let y'all know by May 17th. Got it. This is all good news, because so the way it's going to work is you get to take it remotely. You get to take it from home. But the best part is it's only 3 sections. So reading, comp, logic, games, and logical reasoning, only 3. Yes, I do agree with that, though. Someone said the fact that they canceled it and waited so long to officially cancel it. So I've been telling my future lawyers they're going to cancel it. But I do agree. They should have been canceled it. When they canceled March, they should have just canceled April too. But just like the United States, they've been saying one thing and doing another with a whole corona. Like, one moment we need to wear masks, one moment we don't need to wear masks, and now they're saying we all need to wear masks. Like, everyone's just making all of this up as they go along. So, I definitely think they should have been said something. But, right. Someone just said they prefer to take the test from home. I've been saying all along, like, why can't y'all take this test from home? And this is proving, I really think Corona is going to prove to a lot of, it's literally slapping a lot of people in the face, in the sense of, like, before Corona, oh no, we can't do the LSAT at home. And now it's like, well, y'all don't have a choice now. So how do you even go back to the original method? Like, what's your logic, And then from a standpoint of, I imagine it would be cheaper in a way for LSAC to host the LSAC at home. Like, they don't have to rent out places for y'all to take it. They don't have to buy equipment for y'all to take the test on. You have your own equipment. So, like, does anybody feel like off about taking it at home? I mean, if I was y'all, I would not feel bad about taking it at all. Okay, I see. So they're gonna let people know by April 17th. Am I reading this correctly? Okay, here's some key facts about the LSAT Flex test. Just in case anybody didn't get the email, I'm gonna just read this. LSAT will provide the highest level of security. Okay, blah, blah, blah. LSAT Flex will be composed of genuine LSAT questions. But I was low-key impressed by them calling it LSAT Flex. Like, I was like, oh, y'all actually, thought about it like a little branding. Like, this wasn't just like, oh yeah, we're gonna, no, they legitly are calling it something. Like, I was a little impressed by that. It says LSAT facts will be composed of genuine LSAT questions that have been developed and tested in accordance with our rigorous standards and processes. So the same questions. LSAT facts will be delivered in the same format as the free official LSAT practice test available on LSAC's Law Hub. So if you were taking the April test anyways, then you should be very familiar with the official LSAT practice tests that are on the Law Hub, right? So that's nothing new. Okay, so the LSAT Flex test takers will be monitored by live remote proctors via the camera and microphone on the test taker's computer. The video and the audio feed will be recorded. Wow, y'all, they about to, wow. That is so interesting. And then I'm also hearing the May test date will be announced by May 17th. So I mean, this is news. I mean, on one hand, I'm impressed by the fact that not only did they announce a new date, not a new date, not only did they switch to the remote, but they also are doing LSAT Flex. I think just the whole branding behind that, like literally there was a meeting of the minds over the past few days, I'm sure. So, you know, I mean, I'm not disappointed with this news, and I don't see it in this email, but I also read that it's going to be only 3 sections. So, I mean, hopefully, you know, this is the prayer. This is the prayer that someone needed. So there is, let me see. How do I pin? Okay, I'll figure it out later. So I'm just going to read through some of the comments and get y'all feelings and y'all thoughts. And if there's any questions I can answer about this, of course, I'm just finding out about this just as much as y'all are. So I only have but so much information. And sometimes LSAC, they'll email me or make me aware of certain things they're doing beforehand. But I mean, I honestly respect them from letting y'all be the first that know, because, you know, that's who should, you know, be the first to know. Let's see. Someone said it sounds kind of similar to how realtors take their licensing exam at home. True. There is so LSAC, if you go to my profile, Jazz Talks Law on Twitter, you'll see I retweeted the official tweet. In light of the COVID-19 pandemic, LSAC is introducing LSAT Flex, an online remotely proctored solution that will be offered to April registrants in the second half of May. First off, the second half of May, come on now. But at the same time, I commend them for you know, offering the online, switching to remote. But someone just made a comment on Twitter. I don't know if y'all saw this, and I don't know if this is true or not, but someone is basically upset because they aren't offering a full refund right now. Interesting. They're basically saying, you know, they got some financial strain because of the virus, and you know, who don't have a little financial strain right now. So that's definitely understandable if somebody feel like they should be able to get their money back. So let me see. Let me click on this link. But yeah, how are y'all feeling? And again, I think I saw a few hands say they were actually taking the April LSAT. So I guess now you will do LSAT Flex the second half of May. And they're also saying they're going to continue monitoring COVID and make other LSAT Flex test dates available this spring and summer. Well, it's technically spring, right? So we'll see where that goes. But they did say they plan to resume in-person LSAT once conditions allow. I mean, at this point, I don't think nothing in the world is going to go back to just how it was before COVID. So, I mean, at this point, just like, why isn't the test at home? If you can switch it because of COVID, then you can switch it like permanently to being to being remote. Who is eligible for LSAT Flex? If you registered for the April 2020 exam as of April 7th, you're eligible, including March registrants who were moved to the April test. That's crazy. Can you imagine? Did anyone sign up for the March test and then got moved to April to only